Lesson 290. My present happiness is all I see.
Hi there. Are you ready to revisit the simplest secret to happiness from the perspective of A Course in Miracles? Let's explore what Lesson 290 has to reveal about this.
My present happiness is all I see. Unless I look upon what is not there, my present happiness is all I see. Eyes that begin to open see at last. And I would have Christ's vision come to me this very day. What I perceive without God's own correction for the sight I made is frightening and painful to behold. Yet I would not allow my mind to be deceived by the belief the dream I made is real an instant longer. This the day I seek my present happiness, and look on nothing else except the thing I seek.
With this resolve I come to you, and ask your strength to hold me up today, while I but seek to do your will. You cannot fail to hear me, Father. What I ask have you already given me. And I am sure that I will see my happiness today.
In other words, here's another pillar in the thought system we're building through this course. Happiness isn't something that depends on our external circumstances. Instead, it's something we discover within ourselves, and we can nurture, develop, and cultivate day by day, holy instant after holy instant. And here's another valuable exercise in our training: make the conscious choice to focus on happiness.
Lesson 138. Heaven is the decision I must make.
First and foremost, it's crucial to grasp that happiness thrives in a specific mindset we carry with us every day, that we wear, much like a suit. This alternative mindset doesn't incessantly seek reasons to validate negativity in the world or why we aren't happy. It doesn't dwell on desires for more, regrets for not doing more, wishing to be someone different, somewhere else, and so forth. The list goes on.
Lesson 21. I am determined to see things differently.
If our mind is on automatic pilot, looking for and selecting pieces of information from the outside world to prove a point, it will inevitably find them. So, let's first realize that the mindset we're wearing might not be the right one to realize our true happiness. Once we recognize this, it becomes a matter of choice. We can simply choose to wear another mindset.
Lesson 190. I choose the joy of God instead of pain.
A mindset that embraces the truth that happiness is discovered within, through our interconnection with our true self and with God. And we can choose happiness at any moment, even in this very holy instant. Even if you don't feel an immediate burst of ecstasy, consider it akin to training a muscle or developing a skill. It grows with repetition and improves with practice. That, of course, doesn't mean we're obliged to endure circumstances that are no longer beneficial to us if we decide to move on. In fact, this is one of those things that we do that has a paradoxical effect. The more we rely on our own inner self to discover our happiness, the more effective we become in manifesting circumstances of happiness in the external world, even though we remain still aware that it's a world of illusions. I'm sure you have had proof of that in your life. The time you stopped obsessing over something you wanted was the time when you found it. The time you began to enjoy your journey was when you made the biggest progress toward your destination. The moment you decided to take it step by step, something beautiful and unexpected manifested in your path.
Lesson 152. The power of decision is my own.
One last thing to remember to complete the picture: falling into your usual state of mind and your typical emotional state, be it depression, anxiety, or anything else, that is your comfort zone. Our choice to pursue happiness, strange as it may sound, can drive us completely outside of our comfort zone. It may stretch us and even scare us. This explains why not everyone will embark on this journey, or at least, not right now. It requires effort, discipline, and perhaps even some courage.
My present happiness is all I see.
My present happiness is all I see.
My present happiness is all I see.
Isn't that simply groundbreaking? Aren't you feeling empowered knowing that you can choose to adopt a different mindset, and in doing so nurture your path to happiness and love in the present moment? Don't forget to practice morning and evening, just as we've been doing. And take a few moments every hour for a quick reminder to focus on today's idea. Should you feel tempted to withdraw into a more comfortable yet gloomier mindset, or to dwell on past grievances or future uncertainties, simply repeat to yourself,
My present happiness is all I see.
"You're doing an incredible job on this journey." See you tomorrow for another enlightening lesson and the introduction to a new section of A Course in Miracles. One last reminder, we're concluding today the section titled What is the Holy Spirit? If you've recently joined us or would like a refresher on this section, simply click on the video link appearing on your screen shortly.
If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment. Thanks. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. There's a new lesson every day.